welcome back to my channel. This is Plumbob here, and today I'm bringing you another speed build. Well, actually, I'm bringing you the second part of a speed build that I started. I can't remember when I started this, but anyway, you've been waiting for this. This is the interior of my Mobster mansion that I posted the first video of last week, just to show the exterior. Now, I don't like doing the videos in two different parts, but this one, it took me that many hours to do. It was just, I needed to split it into two, otherwise you'd be sat here for ages just watching, like, over an hour long video. So I thought I'll split it into two chunks for you. They are both 40 minutes long, which I appreciate can be quite a long time, especially for like Sims 4 builds, and I see people get them in like 20 minutes or so, but I like to show you guys all the detail, and thank you for those of you that have the patience to actually sit through and watch all of it, but minute by minute it means a lot to me. So yeah, here's the highly anticipated interior of the Mobster mansion. I've had some really lovely comments and feedback about the first part of this build, and I just wanted to say thank you very much to all of those people who took the time out of their day to comment on my stuff. And yeah, and also welcome to the channel, any new subscribers. I really appreciate all of your support, your likes, everything, anything that has anything to do with the channel in terms of whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, it means a lot to me, so thank you so much for those of you who do take the time out, and also thank you to those of you as well who actually download this, who go onto the gallery after seeing my videos and download this into their game. Right, now, if you haven't watched the first part of the video, I will link it down below in the description, but I will go over all the details just in case some of you have forgotten, or if this is the first video of this you are seeing. So this is my Mobster mansion. I don't know how I came up with the idea. It was one of those things that just kind of came to me in my head, and I decided, you know what, I really want to build that. And it came to me so naturally, and I couldn't help but just get cracking on this build. And I wanted to put a lot of time and effort into this one. I like doing, I like to put 100% into my builds, and I want them to be as detailed as possible. Now, I will warn you, this build is not for the faint-hearted. It comes in at 1,777,307 simoleons, and there are a lot of objects on here, so if you do have a slower computer, I wouldn't recommend downloading this from the gallery and putting it into your game, because there is a lot of objects, and even I've got quite a fast computer, and my computer in the end was a little bit laggy. So from somebody who's got a powerful computer, I wouldn't recommend this build for you if you've kind of got like a normal spec computer. But otherwise, go ahead, download it, give it a go. I mean, you could give it a go, and if it works fantastic. So this little baby was built on a 64x64 lot on the island of Windenburg. Now, I do like to do a lot of my builds, especially my mansion builds, on the island of Windenburg. I really like the lots on this. And the reason why I chose this one was because it was quite a secluded lot, and also you have access down on the beach, and there's also a dock nearby, and I thought that would be ideal for all of the illegal activities to come in and out by boat. So that's kind of the idea process behind that one. I did try a few other lots. I did try the one in Brindleton Bay, and I decided, yeah, you have got the big gates and stuff, but I felt like it was too open and it wasn't close enough to the ocean, so ended up with this one in Windenburg. And this house has got 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, and I decided to go for like a classic looking Mobster house, like something that you would see the classic gangsters, you know, very extra, a lot of marble, expensive furniture. I wanted it to be as extra and as over the top as possible as I could possibly make it, and I think the price tag kind of goes along with that there and proves that I did put a lot of money into this build. So I thought this would be perfect for the perfect sim who is like a crime gangster, or you know, who you know, a bad sim, and they just deal in all of these kind of stolen works and stuff, because obviously we don't get drugs in The Sims. It's a very family friendly game, and we don't get anything like drugs and stuff like that. So this particular gang, they will deal in stolen artworks and stolen artifacts and stuff like that, and also maybe robbing the odd bank here and there as well. as downstairs in the basement there is a secret room where there is all of the stolen goods and all the money's kept, and there's some vaults and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned for that. So just to let you know what's going on this property, there is a basketball court which is located outside. There are several bars in this. I believe that there is 3 bars in total. There is one located just off of an entertainment room. There is one which is located outside, and there is also another one located in the office. So there's quite a few bar areas. And on screen now, as you can see, we are building the office now. Now, in terms of editing this video and stuff, I did cut out all the bathrooms bar one, and the bathroom I include is the master suite bathroom, and that's because of how stupidly over the top it is. I've got to say that the Get Famous stuff came in very, very handy for this. I use a lot of their wallpapers, a lot of their furniture, all kinds of stuff. I just wanted to use the most expensive, most over the top and extravagant items the Sims could possibly have, without mods of course, or without CC. I don't ever use custom content in my builds, purely because I want everybody to get the chance to download it. And those of you who don't like to use CC, like myself, I know it sounds bad, I'm never interested in builds with custom content in, ever really. I mean, there's the odd one or two which I think, oh, that's really good, but I never kind of give it the time of day, and maybe I should, but I'd rather just use all of whatever Maxis in The Sims has. There is also a very large swimming pool outside as well. Now, if you did want to see everything that was outside, like I said earlier, just pop down in the description and you'll see the first part and you'll see everything I'm on about right now. So there's the swimming pool, and in the swimming pool there is a nice big green simoleon sign, because, you know, these people, they have all the money in the world, they have a stupid estate, and you know, they can afford to have a giant simoleon sign in the bottom of their swimming pool. There is also a small gardening area just to kind of fill space up. There is a barbecue area. There's like a sunbathing chill out area outside as well. Now, because this is you know, like a mobster kind of thing, there is a burial site as well. So if anybody crosses these people, you know, your Sims are at risk here. Like, if you upset this gangster, then your Sim could potentially be mysteriously killed off. And so I did build like a little burial site outside, and as you can see here, just quickly, I used some of the debug items with that greenery there, and I made it into a tiny little indoor golf putting area. And I thought that was a cute idea, because, you know, you see I've seen it in The Mask, like where like they're kind of like gangsters and they're violent and they deal with, you know, dodgy doings, and so I decided to add a little putting area in the office here. Oh, just to keep up with the video which is running, this is the entertainment area. Back to what else this has. There is also a completely secret area in this mansion. So at the side of the mansion there is a secret entrance, and there's also a truck and some blacked out vehicles, which is there for the ins and outs of the dodgy stuff. And it also has access to a basement down below, and that is where all the bad stuff is and all the stolen stuff. There is also an outdoor gym area with an easel, and there's also like just a relaxing area, but those are on the balconies. I didn't include footage of the balconies because they were just so, like, it wasn't interesting to watch. It literally was just a few items just to fill up the space, and that was it, so I didn't bother with that. Right, on the interior we have a lot going on. So there are a lot of hallways and reception rooms, and they all have this very extravagant decor with the marble flooring and the columns and the big fancy curtains and stuff like that. But like I said earlier, Get Famous stuff went really well with this. There are lots of seating areas and statues and stuff like that, bookcases, the lot. And here is where one of the bar areas is as well. I thought it was a good idea to have it right next to this entertainment room, which is just there on the right hand side. And also there are 2 guest bedrooms just there off the right hand side, which you can see there. I haven't decorated them yet, and they are both exactly the same, and I thought this could be either ideal for guest rooms or maybe for staff quarters as well, and they have a shared ensuite. There is also, let me read my list because I've got a big list. There is a large like red kitchen with a breakfast bar. There's also a small dining table there with bookcases, and there's also like a laundry area. It's a very large kitchen. I actually love the kitchen. It's one of my favourite places in the house. There's also a very large formal dining area as well. And, where have I've lost my place now. And that has got a piano, it's got a fireplace, it's got a microphone, and it's got like a seating area. So it's perfect for entertaining guests, perfect for very large parties. So it's an ideal house for an all-rounder. Even if you didn't want your Sims to be doing anything dodgy, it's a good house for a bit of everything. Definitely for the more rich and famous Sims, I would say. Whether they're famous for the right reasons is up to you, but the opportunity's there just to have it for a normal, over-the-top, extravagant house. Right, where are we now? Let me read back. See, I've got that many notes on this. So also the living space as well. There is a chess table, there's a large television, stereo, and there's bookcases. Nothing too exciting in it. There is also a games room, which I've included, which has got a foosball table, it's got a fish tank, it's got one of those arcade game things. They're absolutely massive. I don't know why they're so big, but they are. I feel like we need the ones that we had in like Sims 1 where it was like a classic ping ball machine, because those were really cool. But so we've got this massive, like, 3 square bloody arcade thing, and it's ridiculous. It's massive. It doesn't fit anywhere. So Sims, you really need to get on that and make some normal size arcade games. Do something, because that massive one's ridiculous. But I included one of those anyway. There's also a TV and a games console in there. So that's a nice little chill out room, you know, where they can enjoy with some time with some friends, playing some games and stuff like that. There is also the entertainment room, which we have just seen as well, which is just off to the right hand side. Well, left now. No, straight on. It's because I keep spinning the camera around. So there's the entertainment room, and in the entertainment room there's the piano, the microphone, guitar, there's also the dance floor, buffet table, and chocolate fountain, so that's perfect for entertaining guests once again. It's all about shows and like showing off and being entertaining for your guests. That's what it's all about. Maybe just putting on this massive facade of what's really going on. They don't need to know, so they kind of distract them with all this entertainment and glamour and parties. They don't need to know about the bad stuff that's going on downstairs. Right, where am I? Sorry, I'm not doing very good, am I? Right, so yeah, we got the main office, which we also saw earlier, which has got the bar area, stereo, bookshelves, and also the secret entrance as well, which I'll use those doors, which are just like hidden bookshelves. I thought that fit really nicely, and that was the way downstairs into the dodgy little basement, well, big basement, as well as the secret side entrance. So upstairs, on the right wing, the entire right wing of this mansion is the master suite, which includes the sitting areas, the huge bed, a small office area, walk-in wardrobe, TV, access to 2, not 1, but 2 balconies. It's got its own private bathroom suite, which includes 2 toilets, 2 sinks, and the beautiful swan bath, which I absolutely adore. And then there is also a large pink bedroom with balcony access, and that includes like a walk-in wardrobe, vanity table, sitting area, and bookshelf area. There is also a smaller mint green, black and gold bedroom, and also a grey striped bedroom. So there is a lot of different styles of build of bedrooms in this house, and they are very extra, very princess-like, very over the top and rich. And this is a very kind of grown-up house. I wouldn't recommend you using, like, having Sims with small children in this house. I'd say from teenager and above, this house is ideal for those kind of families, for older families, just because of what's been going on. And as I mentioned in my last video, I kind of imagined that maybe they had a teenage daughter and she was a bit of a princess, and she didn't really know why Daddy had so much money and why Daddy's got a secret door in his office and she can't get through to it. So, you know, there's a lot of story that you could work on for this. So there's a lot that you could do, and like maybe the mom doesn't know what's going on, and you just, you know, you could play off a lot of different things here. So downstairs in the secret basement, there is a computer area, which I imagine could kind of be where they log all of the stolen goods in, and maybe they find goods that they want to get, because I use some of those, I can't remember what the computers are called, but they're like really good computers in The Sims. I can't remember what expansion pack or game pack they came with. there's also the 2 large vaults which came with Get Famous as well. So I imagine that you could put loads of money in there. There is also an interrogation room, very family friendly of course. And with there I kind of put lots of like torture objects there. I put a little chair for like the person in question to sit in, and I also had like the idea of putting like a video camera to record everything, you know, like and maybe they could send that video out to threaten other Sims. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, my imagination was going wild on this. You know, there's something very bad going on. And also, I used kind of like the big stain. It's classed as a rug, but it's like a stain that came with Strangerville, I'm pretty sure. And I put that like around the chair, and it kind of looks like maybe blood used to be there and they tried to clean it up and it's just got stained over time from all the torture and all whatever they've been doing. So yeah, there is an interrogation room. I have never seen anybody make an interrogation room, so but if you have, let me know. I'd be intrigued to see what other people have done. It's not exactly the go-to kind of build, like doing an interrogation room or like a criminal build. So it was nice. It's nice to do something different rather than happy family sort of thing. Just to let you know, on the footage now, we are going into the kitchen, and I absolutely love the red with the white and the black. I love checkered tiles. I think they just look classic, and they make it look, to me, really expensive. Black and white tiles make a kitchen or even like a hallway or anything look really expensive and posh. So I really liked this colour scheme I used here, and I loved using all this like jacquard wallpaper and stuff like that. Really nice. I don't often use all these kind of classic print wallpapers with like the white, what would you call the wood on the wall? I don't know what you'd call it, but yeah, you know what I'm on about. So back down to the illegal secret basement. So there is also like an observation room. So I used one of those one-way mirrors which came with Get to Work. And so that the people, well, the gangsters can sit in there and watch the interrogation unfold. I know it sounds a bit disgusting and sick, but you know, these are criminal masterminds here. They know what they're doing. They don't mess around. And there's also stolen artifacts, which then it leads on to the stolen artifacts room. So I just decided to put a load of artwork down there, loads of like crates and boxes and statues and stuff like that. And I also came up with a last minute idea. I don't know if it works or not, but I also put in the basement a naturally occurring diamond area. So maybe they've managed to stumble upon this whole area where, you know, like it was like I don't know, a diamond's mined. I don't know. I need to Google this really. It's like a naturally occurring diamond area, and they've kind of cautioned it off, and maybe that's how they started and why they built in particular on this lot, because there's all these diamonds underground, and that's how they started off with their fortune. But then they eventually got into all the bad dirty stuff, like with all the stolen goods and stuff. And there is also a large like room stockpiled full of gold bars and duffel bags full of money, and it's literally a gold room. So there's like the giant checks on the wall which came from Get Famous, there's the gold bar, there's anything gold. And I also put some Salvadorian artifacts in there as well, because you get some really nice gold ones from the debug menu there. And what else have I got? I'm just reading my list. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much everything I've read off my list here. I know that's a lot of stuff to talk about, and we're about halfway through the video now. I just wanted to say, how is everybody? How's everybody's week been? I know it's been a week since I uploaded. I meant to get this on sooner, but I've been busy, and you know, things just come up in my everyday life, and it's just one of those things. So I've got the week off next week, so I'm really pleased, and hopefully I'll get a build in. But I've literally just seen, as I've been doing this voiceover, that Kate Emerald has put on a build challenge. So I think that's going to be my next build, because I haven't had to go at any build challenges since I started my channel. I've had opportunity, but I just haven't done them. So I'm going to give Kate Emerald's build challenge a go. I'll leave the video in the description below so you can check it out. And sorry, I've got a bit of gas. And see if you want to have a go at the build challenge and see what ideas you come up with. I really enjoyed it, like looking at people's build challenges. It's interesting to see the different diverse ideas that people come up with when they like have a look at an empty shell and come up with ideas. I've got an idea in mind of what I'm going to do, but I need to properly check the video out and check the rules and stuff out. So definitely check that out, because I'm going to give that one a go. It's going to be a lot of fun. And bless her, she said she's going to give away a game code. I don't need the game code, so if I somehow manage to win the game code, I'll tell her to keep it and, you know, choose the runner-up. And also, hello, Realm of Magic is coming out. Is it next week or the week after? Let me just get my phone out and have a look. Bear with me 2 seconds. Not next week, the week after. So it's coming out Tuesday the 10th. Is it the 10th? The 10th of September. I am absolutely buzzing. I can't wait. People have been going balmy about this all over the community. Like, we are so excited to have a bit of magic. Now, I've never really been into the magic-y side of things of The Sims. I think I've mentioned this before. I probably have. I've got a really bad memory when it comes to, like, telling people stuff that I've already told them. But if you're new here, it doesn't matter. So I've never really been into the magic-y kind of packs with The Sims at all, to be honest with you. It's never really interested me. I was always there for the realism, always there, you know, just to live a normal life, so to speak, in my Sims life, because I was mainly a player of Sims before a builder, 100%. And then, but anything that the Sims are bringing out for Sims 4 at the moment, I'm just buzzing for. I'm just like, yeah, bring it on, bring it on. We want it all. We want the magic. We want it all. So I'm really looking forward to the fact we're going to get 2 new worlds. I'm really intrigued to see what kind of stuff we get. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be something different, definitely. And I'm so glad it's come out so soon as well, because I was actually thinking, oh, well, they brought Machino out. They won't necessarily bring out Realm of Magic anytime soon, but we've got a date set, and I know we've had to wait a little bit longer for it as well, because normally they announce something and then it comes out like a week or, well, it basically has been 2 weeks. Yeah, about a week it normally comes out, but, you know, it's been pretty quick, so we've had a lot in a short amount of time, and I believe we're getting a free update as well soon. I'm not sure what for. I haven't really checked out the details of that yet, but I'm hoping that we see a live stream soon of the Sims team showing us all about Realm of Magic and telling us all about this free update. But we'll definitely get that. We'll probably get that like next week at some point, knowing their schedule with that sort of thing. And so yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. Let me know what you think. What kind of things do you expect from the Realm of Magic? I'm kind of hoping for like Harry Potter vibes, if I'm honest with you. And I don't know if that's just because I'm a typical British person. Like, I love Harry Potter. It's amazing. And I actually did go to Hogsmeade in Universal. I was lucky enough to go to Hogsmeade in Universal Studios. I've been there twice, and it blew my mind because they actually had the Hogwarts Castle there. And America just goes full on, all out when it comes to like theme parks and stuff like that. And I've got to say that they killed Hogsmeade. Like, they made it so good. And also, I forgot to mention that I did go to Diagon Alley in the Universal Studios as well. That was fantastic, with the big dragon on the roof, and we went into Gringotts. Oh, I love it. Anything Harry Potter, I love. And I actually watched The Goblet of Fire the other night, because I love Goblet of Fire. It's one of my favourites for some reason. I've got to say my least favourite was Prisoner of Azkaban, and I don't know why that is, because it's a lot of people's favourite Prisoner of Azkaban, but for some reason it's just not my cup of tea. It is, but it's not. Like, it's not my go-to. But I do love Harry Potter a lot. And the first time I did go to the Universal Studios, I did buy, like, I went a bit mad, I've got to say, because it was the first time I ever went to America, and I just kind of went all out. I bought everything. So I went into the sweet shop, I bought Bertie Bott's every flavour beans, I bought myself a wand. Whose wand was it now that I bought? I can't remember. Oh, what's her name now? Luna Lovegoods. I bought her wand. I also bought a chocolate frog as well with the card. I believe I had Dumbledore's card. But I'm not sure what I've done with that stuff, but it's been a few years since I've been, so I bet that stuff's gone really manky now. Because I didn't want to eat it, I wanted to keep it. Just because it is what it was, like, because I thought I'm never going to get this anywhere else but America. But turns out, the studio tour, the Warner Brothers studio tour in Watford near London, they actually do sell the same stuff but over here. So I thought, oh, okay, so, because I've done all that as well, but I haven't been in recent years, but I know they've added like the Forbidden Forest and stuff like that. and I would like to go again. I'd love to go at Christmas time especially. I think it'd be absolutely beautiful at Christmas time. But yeah, big Harry Potter fan here, so if you're a fan, like, you're in the right place. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just trying to think. I've been kind of avoiding people's videos about it as well, because I've seen a lot of people like Pixelade and, oh, what's the other guy called? There's another guy and I completely forgot his name. Anyway, I've subscribed to a lot of people, like news, info, Sims videos, but I've actually been avoiding them. I kind of want to keep it all a surprise, keep it all a secret. And I'm tempted actually not to watch the Maxis or the Sims live stream when they actually tell us all about it. But I like to know, excuse me, I'm really gassy and I don't know why. I like to know a lot about what's going on with the new expansions or game packs and stuff, because I don't want to miss out on anything. So I don't know, I'll decide at the time. And I'm looking forward to seeing some EA game changes when they bring out some of their builds and stuff like that. I always get jealous of them though. I'm like, oh, I really want to be an EA game changer, and I really want to get these packs early and give it a go. I almost feel like I'm missing out a lot of the time, and I'm like behind. You know, I'm old news by the time I come and do anything. So that's the goal really, to become an EA game changer, and you know, that would be crazy actually if that actually happened. But you know, time will tell. I think I've got 137 subscribers, so it's been good. Yeah, like, I've enjoyed my channel, and I do only do it for me. I don't really do it for anybody else. Like, I just like to share what I do, and if people are interested, then that's great. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's great that people are interested and they want to see more and stuff like that. And also any suggestions for future videos, any kind of themes. If this kind of build has inspired you and thought, oh, do you know what would be a good idea? Would be this, that and the other. Let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to a theme of a build, you know, and I will give everything my best shot. I will give it my absolute go. And you know, I'm quite into like challenging builds at the moment. Like, I wouldn't actually say this was challenging, to be honest with you, because I knew what I wanted to do. But sometimes I get the builder's block and I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to build, don't know what to do, nothing's working for me. But because I've kind of put all of my efforts into this, I've kind of gone a bit dull with my inspiration. So I'm really trying to think of what else to do. So if anyone's got any cracking ideas, let me know, because I'll write it down and I will get round to it. I have been meaning to do another base game mansion, which isn't built on a 64x64 because you don't get those in base game, unfortunately, but never mind. Oh, so here we are onto this very extravagant bathroom. I had to use the gold and black toilets, and whilst I've been rambling on, you've obviously seen like the very extra bedroom, and this is all of the master suite. And I love the fact there's like two toilets sat next to each other. I kind of imagine, like, you know, the husband and wife sat there both having a poo with each other. It kind of made me laugh a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little bit out there. So it's not my style of interior, I must say. It's not my go-to. I'm not really a fan of all the gold, but because of what this build is, I just wanted to go all out. So here is the pink princess bedroom, and I actually love this bedroom. Like, the bed is goals, like it's complete goals, and I love the pink. Pink is my favourite colour. Every day of the week I would choose pink over anything. And my second colour, very close, is rose gold. Anything rose gold coloured, I absolutely love it. I've told my boyfriend I want a rose gold engagement ring. I said, if it's not rose gold, I'm not gonna marry you. But no, anything rose gold, I love rose gold. I've got rose gold trainers, I've got rose gold, oh, what else have I got rose gold? Oh, I've got like lots of homeware, which is rose gold. So I've got some wire baskets because that was all in fashion. But I love the colour rose gold. It's absolutely stunning. So it would be nice if we had more rose goldy colours in this. I mean, I know it's kind of like a yellow gold this is in this room. But yeah, if they could incorporate rose gold into this, I would be over the moon, because I love rose gold colour. Let me know what your favourite colour is. Like, you know. It sounds really sad, actually. Oh, let me know your favourite colour. Oh, you can tell I'm running out of things to sound this voice over. But yeah, any feedback, any comments, just you know, lay it on thick. I want to know all of the good and the bad stuff and the ugly. I want to know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you think I could have added or even removed. I did try and think about everything possible. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this build I actually wanted to include, but I didn't. I did have a list in my head of what those things were, but now off the top of my head, I have had a brain fart, so I can't really remember. So just, yeah, let's let my little brain tick over for a minute. It is late. I am recording this fairly late. For me, that is. Because I'm a bit of a granny these days. I like to be in bed by quite early. But I did have a nap. I had a very big nap earlier, so I've kind of got a little bit of energy now before I go to bed, because otherwise I'll start yawning my head off, and that'll be it. Then I won't want to do a voiceover. Now, I will say the 2 other bedrooms here, they are not as big as the other 2 bedrooms which you've just seen. They are quite small in comparison, actually, but I kind of imagine them more to be guest bedrooms more than anything. So that's why they're not absolutely massive. So maybe these 2 here are guest bedrooms, but maybe the 2 downstairs are like the staff quarters, like I mentioned earlier. So this one, I actually like this one. I like the stripes. It's quite neutral looking, and it is pretty. And I've never seen that carpet or like rug before, that design. I never knew that we had that in that design. So that was really nice and something different. Like, I found a lot of stuff out because it's a completely different style of build to what I'm used to, and it's nice to do that. It's nice to be out of your comfort zone and change things up a little bit. Sorry, I keep looking at Olive because she's gonna jump out the window. Olive, come on, get down. Good girl. She knows she's not supposed to jump out the window because they're house cats, you see. But she has got that like curiosity bug. She just wants to go outside and explore everything. And I do feel a bit bad, but the problem is I live on like a main road, and I know for a fact she'd probably get run over or something. So, but she's always been a house cat. It's not like she's ever gone out and then I've had to keep her inside. She's always been in house cat, but I would like to be able to let her outside. I mean, I do have a leash and stuff and a harness, but I've tried to put it on her and she freaks out. She's like, no, I don't want it. But me and my mum, we've been on about building like a little outdoor like pen area so that I can open my big double doors where my bedroom is, sorry. My grammar's not very good. And then I can open up the doors, and then they've got a little place to explore, because I've only got a small garden, and it is a shame about where it is, the location of this house, but you know, I can't exactly pick the house up and move it anywhere. But it is a fast road, and like a lot of police and boy racers drive down this road really fast, and a lot of like people on bikes and stuff, they absolutely bomb it down the road. So I can't let her out, unfortunately, because I just have a fear that she's going to get run over, and it would break my heart. So all of my cats are house cats, but the other 2, Elvis and Pebbles, they seem very happy and relaxed just to be inside. Don't get me wrong, Elvis, he gets quite curious as well, but he's a big fat fluff ball. Like, he's quite happy to stay inside. And Pebbles, she's old now, so she just likes to curl up on the bed and sleep all day. But she likes a little wander outside as well. She's not the biggest fan. She likes 5-10 minutes and then she likes to come back inside. But when it is a nice day, I do let them out supervised, just in case. Sorry, I'm gonna yawn. Oh god, it's getting to me now, guys. It's getting to me. I know I keep yawning on my voiceovers and it sounds really unprofessional, but this is real life. Like, I get so tired these days and I don't know why. Never mind. And I've just had a nap as well. I had a nap not so long ago, but anyway. Right, I'm going to give you the details on where you can get this build. So, you can download this build off of my Sims 4 gallery page under the hashtag EmmaPP. Also, you can find it by my EA username, which is x-pinkplumbob-x, but I'll leave all the details down below in the description for you. So you can go and find this build if you want to. And if you did enjoy this style of build as well, you know, and you want this kind of thing again, just let me know. Just give me feedback. I want to know. I want to know everything. I want more feedback off you guys. I want more ideas off you, because sometimes I do go brain. I have a big brain fart and I can't think of anything. But I did put my heart and soul into this build, 100%, and I enjoyed every minute of it as well. It's something I'm really proud of, and it's definitely my most extravagant build to date. I mean, I've never ever racked up that much money on a build ever. My most expensive was like 600 grand maybe, or 700 grand, something like that. I mean, my Sims LA Super Mansion, when Get Famous came out, that was like, to me, that was like, whoa, this is a lot of money. But no, this is a lot of money. This is stupid. You could buy like 3 of those houses with this one. But yeah, if you want to download it, please go ahead. Feel free, leave comments, leave likes, dislikes, whatever. Any kind of interaction from you guys means the world to me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. We've got a little bit left now. I believe we're going to go downstairs into the basement bit now, where all the good illegal stuff is, and you'll see all the interrogation room and everything. But until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye!